Right, hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to plant a Japanese maple, an Acer, in a container and talk a little bit about soil type and where to position it. So stick around and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So Japanese maples or Acers can be planted in open ground, but they also do well in containers and they create a lovely focal point in the garden. There's lots of different varieties. This is Sango Kaku, I think I've got the pronunciation correct, maybe. And I chose this because basically of the red bark. Now, Acers tend to drop the leaves, you might be able to find some varieties out there that don't. So I thought the red bark would look lovely throughout the winter as well. So what I've done, I've just given this a good water before we start. And when you buy your Acer, it obviously comes in a little container. Now you want your new container to be at least 2 or 3 times bigger. Now this is a big one, you don't have to go as big as this, but just make sure it's 2 or 3 times bigger than the container it comes in. So it's got drainage holes in the bottom, and we're going to just fill the bottom with a mixture of tile and pot, broken pot. So, soil conditions. Now, Acer's like a slightly acidic soil, so you don't want a full tub of ericaceous soil. You want a mix of normal compost and ericaceous, 50-50 mix. So I've got some homemade compost and some ericaceous compost, and I've just mixed the two together. So I'm going to start to fill this, and then I'm going to show you a little trick when planting anything from a container as well. Right, so keep checking your levels. It wants to be at the same, planted at the same height as the container. And what you want to do now is just take that out. And if you've watered this before, the root system should be intact. Just be careful anyway though. So a little tip when it comes to planting anything from a little container, so put the container in, and then you can fill around it. Just tap it down again, so when you lift the pot out, you've got the perfect space to put your Acer in. So just gently prise the roots out, and in it goes like that. Firm it down a little bit, not too hard, and just cover the top there. And the position of your Acer is quite important as well. They don't like to be in direct sunlight, it's a shade or part shade. So you'll have to obviously check which way the sun goes over your garden and you know, choose the correct spot. So they're a little bit temperamental, they don't particularly like the wind either, so as I say, a sheltered spot or part sheltered spot is ideal. Keep them moist but not overwatered, and you should be good to go. So when it comes to pruning, you want to prune when it's dormant, so kind of November to March, ideally before, well, I read this, but ideally before the end of January, not sure why, but November to March should be fine. And yeah, hope you like the video, give it a thumbs up, check out the channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Right, cheers.